Reports suggest that EuroLeague officials have made a staggering offer to Caitlin Clark, one that could be too tempting to turn down. Amid rising tension and apparent jealousy within the WNBA, the European League may present an ideal alternative for the rising star. Rumors place the deal at a jaw-dropping $100 million. Currently, Clark earns $74,000 from the Indiana Fever and holds a $28 million endorsement deal with Nike over 4 years. If she accepts the EuroLeague's offer, she could become the highest-paid women's basketball.
The NBA became. Even when Jordan was ascending and the league clearly saw that that was the dude, and Nike was marketing the living hell out of Michael Jordan. I wanna be like Mike. It was still burning that.
Without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA risks crumbling, left with few, if any, marketable stars to carry the league. Major sponsors, once eager to sign long-term deals, may reconsider their investments. The stark contrast could see players going from advocating for private jets to boarding budget flights on Spirit Airlines.
Know that the highest paid WNBA player last season made $300,000. $300,000, the highest. But not only to make more than that, you're going to make the most money that any woman has ever made in the
Caitlin Clark reportedly turned down a $5 million offer, making it clear that for her, it's not just about the money, it's about the love of the game. Unlike others, she's not demanding higher pay or extra perks. The same can't necessarily be said for Angel Reese, whose behavior has at times come across as immature. While many 22-year-old rookies would be thrilled to earn what she does, it's likely she'll be even more vocal if Caitlin exits the WNBA. The players who criticize Clark, be prepared. If she heads to Europe, the landscape of women's basketball could shift dramatically, and not in your favor.
Her drop 50 on us next weekend, you know? So I love her. I think she's the best player. Forget I ever said Paige is the best player in the country. I think she's the best player of all time. I don't know whoever said that I said that Paige is the best player in the country.
The world of women's basketball has been rocked by reports that the EuroLeague is prepared to offer Caitlin Clark an unprecedented $100 million deal. To put that into perspective, this isn't just a major contract, it's a historic moment for the sport. But Caitlin Clark is more than just a generational talent on the court, she's a cultural force. Her elite skills are undeniable, yet it's her ability to captivate a global audience that truly sets her apart. She's not just playing the game, she's transforming it. Recognizing this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, the EuroLeague appears ready to make a bold investment, one that could reshape the future of women's basketball and elevate it to heights never seen before.
A team overseas who would love to snatch Caitlin Clark away from us and give her a crazy...
If Caitlin Clark decides to make the leap to the EuroLeague, it could mark a seismic shift in the global landscape of women's basketball, one where Europe emerges as the premier destination for elite talent. This isn't just about one star player, it's about the broader implications for an entire industry. As the WNBA continues to wrestle with challenges around player compensation and viewership, Europe is offering something the league has yet to fully deliver: financial power and global reach.
Sick of people saying that people need to stop hating on Caitlin Clark. Who hates her? Diana Taurasi came out and said, look, it's gonna be an adjustment when Caitlin gets to the WNBA. Y'all watch. And that's exactly what's happening. Angel Reese did the ring gesture to Caitlin, and y'all have villainized her ever since, and her and Caitlin literally like each other. They have both come out and...
The question on everyone's mind is simple. Can the WNBA compete with the financial firepower of the EuroLeague? If the league can't match, or at least come close to, the reported offer for Caitlin Clark, it may be forced to watch its biggest star leave for greener pastures. And if she goes, what happens to the future of the WNBA? What becomes of its rapidly growing fan base and newly secured sponsorships? This isn't just another contract negotiation, it's a potential turning point for the entire league. The WNBA has been riding high on the wave of excitement Caitlin Clark has brought. Her electrifying performances, ability to pack arenas, and undeniable charisma have driven a surge in interest the league has long been striving for. But the moment whispers of her departure to Europe became more than just speculation, the mood shifted, from celebration to concern, from momentum to panic, because this isn't just about losing a talented athlete. This is Caitlin Clark, the player who single-handedly re-energized women's basketball in the U.S. Her impact on viewership, ticket sales, and social media engagement is unmatched. She's not just playing the game, she's reshaping it. If she were to leave, the void would be massive. The WNBA, already fighting for mainstream attention, would be left scrambling to find a new face of the league. And the truth is, There's no one else quite like her. Caitlin Clark is a once-in-a-generation talent, a blend of elite skill, star power, and mass appeal that attracts not just die-hard basketball fans, but everyday viewers too. Losing her to the EuroLeague wouldn't just be a loss, it would be a setback. One that could stall the WNBA's momentum and set its progress back by years.
First player in WNBA history to lead the league in assists and three-pointers made, and she has now scored the most points by a guard in a single season in WNBA history. As a rookie, also the first person in history to lead the league in assists and being top 10 in points. I don't think y'all understand how, difficult.
The league's panic goes beyond just losing a star player. It's about the very real financial fallout that could follow. Major sponsors, many of whom partnered with the WNBA largely because of Caitlin Clark's rising popularity, may begin to reconsider their commitments. Media networks, which have expanded coverage of women's basketball thanks to the boost in viewership she brings, could pull back as well. And without Caitlin, will fans still fill arenas, buy merchandise, or tune into the games? The ripple effect of her departure could be devastating, potentially catastrophic, for the future of the WNBA.
The ratings aren't the same with Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever now eliminated. Game 1 of the Aces Liberty matchup on Sunday drew an average of 929,000, was down nearly 50% from last Sunday's Fever Sun contest. By the way, not only was viewership down, attendance was as
throughout the season, a subtle but unmistakable wave of jealousy has been simmering among some WNBA players. It's easy to understand why Caitlin Clark, still early in her professional journey, has become the league's breakout star, eclipsing many established veterans who have been grinding for years. For players like Angel Reese and A. Wilson, both exceptionally talented, seeing Caitlin garner so much attention, praise, and now a massive offer from Europe has been a source of frustration. Angel Reese, known for her outspoken nature, hasn't shied away from voicing her dissatisfaction. She has openly criticized the WNBA's pay structure, famously pointing out that her salary doesn't even cover her rent, a stark reminder of the financial challenges many players face despite their elite skill and dedication.